Covering major news across San Diego. 10 minutes of non-stop news starts now.
New developments in a deadly hit-and-run crash on Highway 78 in Vista. Tonight, authorities believe they have found the SUV that hit 52-year-old Mark Dale. Now, the search is on for the driver.
For all we know, the person who did it could be out of state, out of the country.
Good evening to you. I'm Itika Milanes. The crash happened early yesterday morning just east of Vista Village Drive. 10 News reporter Jennifer Kim tells us about the mysterious circumstances surrounding this hit and run and what officers why they're so perplexed.
Authorities here at Oceanside CHP are still investigating this hit and run. At this point, it's still unclear why the man got out of his car in the first place. Around 2:45 Saturday morning, California patrol officers discovered the body of 52-year-old Mark Dale lying in the middle of westbound 78, just east of Vista Village. His car, a silver Mercury Cougar, was found on the right shoulder of eastbound 78 at the Escondido Avenue exit, leading one to believe his car may have broken down. But officers say that wasn't the case at all.
We don't believe that there was a mechanical problem with the vehicle, so we're not exactly sure why he was actually stopped on the freeway.
Also unclear why Dale was walking on the opposite side of the freeway. According to the medical examiner, it is clear Dale had extensive blunt force trauma and may have been hit by more than one car. Kevin Weier was headed home along Rancho Vista Road on his skateboard yesterday when he noticed a gray 2005 Ford Expedition with extensive damage on its front and side ends.
I definitely had a weird feeling about the vehicle when I looked at it because it didn't look like any type of regular damage. It just looked very suspicious.
He wrote down the license plate number and called police. The SUV has now been seized as evidence.
And we have not had any contact with the registered owner or the driver of this vehicle. And we have been trying to make contact with the driver. As of yet, we have not been able to do so.
Officers are still looking for anyone who might have seen what happened. They're asking for any witnesses to call CHP. In Oceanside, Jennifer Kim, 10 News.
A massive fire lit up the downtown sky early this morning. Tonight, investigators are trying to figure out what sparked the fire that nearly destroyed a warehouse in the East Village area. 10 News reporter Lizzie Lawn explains why people familiar with the block's history are suspicious.
There isn't much left on this downtown city block that could burn. If this latest fire is an accident, you could say it's a huge coincidence.
Dozens of fire crews battled to gain control of a fire at a warehouse on 16th Street. You can see the flames lighting up downtown police headquarters. It's only a block away. The fire department was called out at 2:40 this morning to the building owned by Jerome's Furniture. It was being leased to a dealership and was full of auto parts. But hours later, you could still smell the burnt rubber and see smoke.
We're able to make an excellent stop and keep the fire from getting into the occupancy next door.
Right behind the warehouse is a custom car shop and an art studio. The two survivors on an entire block wiped out by fires. On December 30th, 2007, a fire destroyed a two-story